Hello, I'm Nelson Pereira from bnetTV. Welcome to the Mobile World Congress 2012 in Barcelona. And with us is Mark Hyland from QuickPlay Media. How you doing, sir?
Doing very well. How are you?
I'm doing excellent. It's always great to be here in Barcelona, one of the largest wireless gathering in the industry. And talking about wireless, can you talk to us about your company and what role they play in the industry?
Yeah, absolutely. So QuickPlay Media, we're in the multi-screen video space. And what we do is basically help TV companies like cable, IPTV, and satellite companies do their operations on all the new devices that we have around the show today. So tablets, connected TVs, in-car, anything with a screen basically is what we help manage. And basically we try to lower the barriers to get the content from the producers out to whatever device.
I mean, actually, that's always been a very hard thing to do, especially a lot of companies out there looking to bring that content out from their desktop, from their starting company, and bringing them out to the mobile device has always been a very hard hurdle. And experienced companies such as yours is what's needed in the industry, and I'm pretty sure you guys have been doing this for a long time.
Yeah, we have been since the beginning. So we've been around for about 8 years. We've been to Mobile World Congress a number of times. It's great to be back in the sun in Barcelona. You know, basically there are some good heavy lifting that there's some aspects of this that are complex, and that's what we try to solve for our customers. So as an example, we have connections with thousands of content companies. We bring the content in, we make sure that it's encoded, encrypted, we make sure it's secure, we manage all the policies around it. So if you've got movie rental windows, if you've got TV series that have to be up on the service for a certain amount of time and then come down, all that sort of stuff we manage. And then of course the distribution and right down to the end applications. So we have a product called a virtual set-top box we're talking about at the show. And what that does is, literally as it sounds, it lets you do in software everything that you can do in a set-top box in your living room, but except you're doing it on an iPad or a connected TV or one of the other smart devices that's around.
And if I'm a company looking to do that kind of business, how can I reach out to you? I mean, obviously, you got to be global. Is your company in a global scale that can be reached from anywhere in the world? Yeah,
we really have, in November, just done a deployment in Hong Kong. We're working in the UK, all through North America. So we are definitely one of the companies with a global footprint. And you know, I think we'll be one of the specialists in this business, because there's not too many companies that can take this type of service and outsource it and manage it on a big company's behalf. So we have some customers like AT&T in the US that we're working with on their tablet and mobile services. And you know, so we basically have the scale to deliver these services. And you know, we've been doing it for a long time, so we've seen it from the early days when it was hard to believe that anyone would actually watch mobile on mobile TV. Now it's really expected. I mean, the consumers are watching tons and tons of video and movies on a tablet. You just any plane, you can walk down the aisle and see people are watching all kinds of stuff on their devices. So it's now really the norm from a consumer's perspective, and it's a question of how do these companies deliver it effectively. How do they stay nimble to make sure they can adapt to the future? How do they stay on top of the new trends? How do they keep costs down? All these things are why people come and talk to us.
I mean, actually, that's one of the biggest conversations that we've been having this year here in WC is the customer experience on the video content. Seems to be everything we're talking about here is video and video and video. It's being pushed more this year than ever. And it seems to be that that's becoming a trend across the industry itself.
Well, it's a huge driver for networks and all kinds of things, but it starts with you and me as consumers. I mean, essentially, we want to have our content available anywhere on any device, and that's what's underlying this whole thing. So there's lots of statistics saying how much video is going to be traveling over the networks and how high a percentage and so on. So our job is to help manage that experience, deliver really, really high quality video, deliver it in a protected way so the studios are happy, and deliver it with a great user experience so that the consumers at home are getting a good value and a good experience.
To tell you the truth, I saw the Super Bowl all through the internet, not through a regular TV box.
Yeah, and I think that's becoming, that's becoming more and more common, and people are watching tons of video on tablets and other devices. So, we just see it as a growing trend, and also one where there's a lot of complexity when you're trying to deliver services like that. So that's what we try to help our customers, is reduce the complexity. We're their consultants, we're their allies to try to work out what's going to happen next in this world. And we're great at operations. So we have some great facilities around the world that are great for live TV, VOD. We handle thousands of hours of encoding. So we're able to kind of help cut through and reduce that complexity for people.
And what is new this year for your company that brings out in terms of any new announcement or any new products that your company is bringing to Barcelona this year?
Well, we're really talking about our live and VOD multi-screen services. So live, I think, is really a big deal. There's lots of OTT, over-the-top, and multi-screen services that are delivering on-demand content, movies on demand, and so on. What you're going to see, I think, more and more is really high-quality live services that essentially allow you to bring that living room experience with you on a tablet, with you on another kind of device. So we have some great technology and services around live TV offerings, and so that's one of the big new things that we're talking about this year.
Well, Mark, I do thank you so much for spending time with us. As always, I look forward to seeing you next year.
We'll be here. Look forward to you, and thank you.
And thanks for making our life better, because I am the consumer, and the consumer out there needs to have a better experience. And thanks to companies such as yours, that experience is coming to play.
Yeah, thank you. There's a lot of fun stuff coming, so stay tuned.
Very good. And this is Nelson Pereira from bnetTV at the Mobile World Congress 2012 in Barcelona.